Lots of flavor, really spruced up. There's ricotta in the recipe. How could I not make it? Knowing Will, if you say about 3 innuendos, that's probably about enough time. Overall, I would say the cookbook. Welcome back to the Anabolic Hub, where we make anabolic deliciousness. We're back inside my kitchen today, and we're going to be doing a full day of eating using the hot off the press Power 13 cookbook. I've been flipping through it, had it for a few days, been scoping out the recipes. I've found a few that I want to give a go. That's what we're going to go through today. Didn't really pay much attention to the macros or what was included in them. Just picked out the foods that I thought looked the best, that I wanted to try. With no further ado, let's dive right into it by having a look at meal number 1. Here we go. It's definitely very peanut buttery. The casein protein powder, for me anyway, was a little bit thick, so I had to thin it out with some water. But overall, pretty solid breakfast right here. Speaking of water, I thought that the amount of water that I had to put in there was going to be way too much. It actually ends up being perfect after you cook it. It's just the right amount. Texture's good. It's got a good consistency. Lots of flavor, really spruced up by the banana extract for sure. It's kind of like a more complicated take on Oatmeal. Totally worth the time and effort to put all the ingredients in. Pretty simple. I got it done in 10 minutes, just like the book said. Very easy to do. I mean, it's banana and peanut butter. Great combination since the dawn of time. Solid job by the Iron Musket. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Done. The artichoke dip has been baked and it smells delicious. Let's just get this onto a dish with some celery and head over to the taste test table because it's snack time. Okay, it's snack time here. We're back at the taste test table. Breakfast was a little bit different, probably threw a lot of you off being up at the island there, but here we are, getting ready to try some of Will Tennyson's artichoke dip. Smells incredible. The macros on it are fantastic. Super simple to make. You're just mixing everything into a bowl. Very easy to do. Now he recommends you have it with some pita chips, vegetables, or if you just want to use a good old-fashioned spoon, if that's how you roll, all good. By the way this smells, I am almost certain it would be fine on its own. I have elected to try it with some celery today, so we'll see how that tastes. We're gonna dive right into it here with our first bite. Let's take a look. Ooh, man, that's a big bite of artichoke dip right there. Here we go. Tasty. That's good. That's really good. I haven't had a ton of artichoke dip in my time, but when I've had it, This is pretty close, I have to say. At only about 200 calories a serving. Kind of a no-brainer. Great snack. You could put this out for people, they wouldn't know that it's a lighter version of actual artichoke dip. Now, in Will's instructions, he says to drain the spinach. You do buy it frozen, so you do have to drain it after it thaws. It's not really specific on how long you drain it. Draining is quite interesting. As you can see here, there's a distinct method as to how you drain the spinach, and I have to say, it does take a little bit longer than you might think because there is a lot of water retention in the spinach. But I just figured, knowing Will, if you say about 3 innuendos, that's probably about enough time to get through the draining process. But that's by far the hardest part of the entire recipe. Everything else is just putting it into a bowl, mixing it up, baking it in the oven, and enjoying as we are now. I'm gonna go 8.7 out of 10. Guilt-free snack, 200 calories, no brainer. Just a reminder, smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's talk down below. How many meals do you have in a day? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 12? Is it 1? Let's discuss. Comment section. Back to the video. We have our vegetarian version of the exercise for cheat meals pizza bread ready to go. Let's plate it and take it over to the taste test table. We're back at the taste test table again. It is lunchtime and I have here the exercise for cheat meals pizza bread. It smells incredible. Such a simple recipe to put together. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to try it. Something easy, quick to do. You pop it in the oven, 10 minutes, it's out, you're done. I made the vegetarian version. Just wasn't feeling any kind of turkey sausage or any kind of meat today for lunch, so I went with the spinach for the topping. Save a few calories also. I'll get my protein in, don't worry about that. It smells delicious, and come on, there's ricotta in the recipe. How could I not make it? Right? Ricotta. You've seen that in a recipe or two of mine, haven't you? All right, well, let's get right to it here. Taste test time. Gonna grab the first slice here. Let's see how it is. If it tastes as good as it smells, let's find out. First bite, best bite, here we go. Cheesy. Wow, that's really good. It has a very authentic pizza taste to it, considering it's on 35 calorie slices of bread. All the cheeses in the recipe come together perfectly. Such a good flavor. The spices, good combination, tastes really good. I can see how this would work well with turkey sausage or any kind of lean protein that you put on top. Good mix of flavors here. Good mix of flavors. If you don't have a lot of time for lunch, this is something very easy you can put together. Takes you about 15 minutes all in, 5 minutes to prepare it, 10 minutes to cook it. You're eating after that. Takes longer to order out a pizza. Might as well do this. Healthier anyway, right? Macros are incredible. Let me know if you try this one, because this one here is on the money for sure. Just like that, one of them's gone. I'll see you guys. Next up we have dinner, and this one, though it's simple to put together, does take a lot of cooking time. Overall, it's gonna be an hour in the oven, so we're gonna get this one going early, get it prepped and ready to go so it's ready to just pop right in the oven when we're ready to kick off dinner. What we're gonna be making is movie star chef turkey meatloaf. Greg O'Gallagher's recipe right here. So let's get things started by mixing together all of our ingredients in our big mixing bowl. As you can see, we do get a little bit dirty in this recipe. Cooled and sliced. Over to the taste test table we go. And we're back again at the taste test table for dinner. This time we have our movie star chef turkey meatloaf. Super lean, high in protein. One of the simpler recipes in the cookbook to make. You mix all of the ingredients together in a big mixing bowl, put it into a loaf pan, you bake it, spread on a topping, and you're done after an hour. Most of the time, obviously, is the cooking process. Smells delicious, very lean, high in protein. Looking forward to tasting it. A lot of flavors in this one. In terms of a serving, you could probably have 2 or 3 slices of these and be totally fine in terms of a dinner. Probably add a veggie on the side if you wanted to. I'm just having this. Been eating so much all day. I don't think I could fit down a veggie anyway. With no further ado, let's not be a savage, and we're gonna move one of these slices over to a side dish here, and then we're just gonna put this off to the side, recenter our lovely piece of turkey meatloaf. See if we can give you a view of what it looks like without it sliding off there. You can see all the spices, the salsa, all of it mixed into the turkey meat there. Lots of flavor, no doubt, but let's not guess. Let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Trusty fork here. See if we can get some barbecuiness in our first bite. Here we go. Yep. Delicious. So many flavors, flavor explosion, all the spices we put in, all working really well together. Get that barbecue sauce on top, really adds a nice level of flavor. Texture's great, nice and moist, not dry at all. Perfect temperature, right out of the oven. Let it cool for 10 minutes, ready to slice and serve. I might even put some low-calorie sauce on the side if I was gonna have this again. Add a little bit more flavor to it. Maybe some zero sugar ketchup, it might be good as well. On its own though, it's really good. Nothing to complain about here. Not sure why it's a movie star meatloaf, but maybe this is what they're having in Hollywood. I don't know. Leave it to Kino body. He nailed another one here. This is good. The breadcrumbs give it some density to it, make you feel full. And as you can tell, I'm eating it quite quickly, so it must taste good, right? I'm gonna finish this, maybe 1 or 2 other slices, and I'll see you for our last meal when it's dessert time. And what better way to finish off a full day of eating than with a nice ice cream dessert, specifically the white chocolate peanut butter cup ice cream. This one looks good, had to try it. Anytime there's any white chocolate, anything, I'm obligated almost as much as Oreos to give it a go. So we're gonna try this one to cap off our day here. We're gonna get things started by mixing everything in with our blender. It's a couple blends, we'll do that, and then we'll take it right over to the taste test table. All right, last speed round of the day, here we go. First blend. Okay, bye. One more mix. Okay, bye. All right, the ice cream is all blended up and ready to go. We just got to transfer it into a cup, which there is no way all of this is going to fit in there, but that's okay. We can always come back for more. Add in our topping. Then it's over to the taste test table one final time. And we're back at the taste test table one last time here. What a day it's been. Oh my goodness. All this food, so delicious, so much fun to cook. So glad that you guys got to see all of it. I was really happy to try it all out and show you what some of the recipes in the book look like. Let's cap off the day with our dessert right here, our peanut butter white chocolate ice cream shake. It looks delicious. With no further ado, let's do our last taste test of the day. If you guys know anything about Nick over at Exercise for Cheat Meals, you know that his creams are always the best. They're always spot on. He puts a ton of work into them, finds the right mixture, the right blend times of everything. Let's see if the one he chose for the cookbook measures up to what he's done on his channel. Let's dig right in. Here we go. He did it again. Unbelievable. The peanut butteriness, the Reese's white chocolate thin chips combine so well with the peanut butter. Real peanut butter in this too. So good. Per usual, unbelievable macros in this cream. What a way to cap off the day. I probably still have about that much left in the blender. So much volume. There's no way you're going to bed hungry after eating this. What a nice decadent dessert to have at the end of the day here. I've yet to get a spoonful without some of the mix-ins in it, which is awesome. And I'll see if I can try some of the cream on its own here. See how it tastes by itself. Yeah, it's good. That PB2 gives the cream a nice flavor also. What a day of eating this was. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've tried any of these recipes, please let me know in the comment section. I'm curious what you think. If there's any other ones that you've tried that I didn't include today, let me know what they are. I'm curious what you think of them as well. Overall, I would say the cookbook is a solid purchase for sure. Plenty of other recipes like these are in the book. Good variety, easy to make. Some are medium difficulty. I don't think any of them are super hard, just haven't gone through the whole book cover to cover. Taking a look at all of them. These are the ones I wanted to try first. If you guys have tried any of the other ones, let me know. I'm curious how they've turned out for you. Are they easy? Do you think they're hard? Do they taste good? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. The cookbook is definitely a go. If you haven't picked it up already, I highly recommend that you do. It's gonna be about that time. I gotta get up out of here, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.